everyone, this is the video for the fourth play from the Wrath Guard. So I'm going to give you the translation, my mental shorthand, and how I practice it on the pill. Now if you will not cut, then position yourself in the right wrath and drive over your forward thigh thus. Keep your left foot in place and cut from your right diagonally over your left leg into the left change. From there, slash with the short edge back up through the stroke line through which you have cut in from above so that your sword comes back onto your right shoulder. Do this 1 to 3 times, and at last, when you see your opportunity, go up above in the air with the short edge slashing from your left, and let it thus snap around in the air over your head for a low cut toward his lower right opening with a double step forward. And just as it connects, then strike back with the short edge deep in at his left ear, palm away from him. In this, let your pommel snap well upward. Thus, it goes that much deeper. Then pull back around and threaten a cut at his right, but once still very thwart opposite it with the back step to his left, and then withdraw. This is a cool play because it shows a couple different kinds of misdirections, and I think there's some psychology here. So what Meyer is telling us to do is we're in the right Wrath Guard, and we're going to throw a cut without stepping. So we're going to throw a downward cut, driving over the left thigh into the change, and then back. So front edge, back edge. We're just retracing that line 1 to 3 times. So we're kind of threatening, and so this is presenting a threat. It also is going to mask our next movement. So we're going to down, and then back, and then down. And as we start to come back, we're going to use this back motion to mask our step and throw an undercut. So see how we go down and back, down and back, down and back, except we use that motion here with the double step. Then we're going to step out, throw a downward back edge cut towards the right ear. From here we're going to fake a cut to the right and then snap it back with a backward step and a thwart cut, and then we can withdraw. So it's pretty cool. So from here, again, my mental shorthand is cut, 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 double step, back edge, fake, thwart, leave. That's kind of my mental shorthand. So the nice thing about this is that we're using this cut and recovery. We can use the rhythm to lull our opponent into a false sense of security and then break the rhythm, because they've seen us cut and recover a couple of times. This wind up to the undercut is kind of masked. So that's all cool. Once we've thrown this descending false edge cut, we're going to use a feint, but it's a different kind of feint. Last week we used the running off, where we let the motion turn it into the next cut. This time we're going to do a pull and just snap it right back. So that's a different type of misdirection, which is kind of nice. And then we're going to leave with a withdrawal. So when I'm practicing this on the pill, from my Wrath Guard, I'm going to cut, 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 double step, rising cut, downward back edge, fake and come back. And I like to give it a little bit of that step and body just to really sell the fake, and then I leave. And Meyer says you can do this 1 or 3 times, 1 to 3 times. So sometimes I'll do all 3, 1, 2, 3, and sometimes I'll do it just 1 time. One. Try to make sure that you are landing your cut on that second step. Try not to, because we don't want to bring our body into range before our sword to protect us. One more time, facing. So the nice thing about this play, and I think a lot of Meyer stuff, is that there are multiple lessons in it. So we see using a motion to mask another motion. We see kind of a rhythm break. We see a different kind of misdirection with the pulling. It's all really, really good stuff. And again, when we practice this in the club, we break it up into parts. So we're not necessarily going to go 1, 2, 3, double step, hit, pull, come back, leave. We might use one little piece of that. Maybe one kind of rhythm setter and then break that. We use the pulling quite a bit, using one motion to mask our other motions. These are all really nice concepts to play with, independent of the actual device itself. But use this as a way to get familiar with the motions and the ideas, use it as a new routine on the Pel, and we'll try something new next week.